Hey everybody, welcome to another episode here at Electrical Code Academy. My name is Paul Abernathy, and thanks for joining me today, or if you're watching this in a rebroadcast. We wanted to come on and do a little live stream and explain some of the changes that you might have noticed if you are currently a Fast Trax student or you're a monthly or annual subscriber. And so we wanted to kind of give you an update on what's going on with our programs and some things to look forward to in the next week or so. First and foremost, our Fast Trax 2023 program and all the associated courses that deal with the 2023 will be rolling out in the next 3 or 4 weeks. So look for those. That'll be very much focused on the 2023 edition of the National Electrical Code. So look for that to be rolling out. Also, look in the next week or two, look for some mini courses that will be available on our website, fasttracksystem.com, as you see scrolling across the screen. We're going to have a 1 and 2 family module. It's a calculation for 1 and 2 family. We're going to have a multi-family module. And then we're going to have a non-dwelling or a commercial type of module. And this is going to be for those that feel like they don't need the full Fast Trax, but they want something for the 1 and 2 family. They want something for the multifamily or something for the non-dwelling application. And so you'll see those will be the first 3 modules that start rolling out. And those are only going to be accessible through fasttracksystem.com, by the way. Okay, because that type of thing. So that's just kind of the news of the courses that are going to be coming out. So again, I can confirm our 2023 stuff will be rolling out in the next 3 to 4 weeks. So keep in mind of that. All right, so now for the big news that you might have noticed if you were a monthly subscriber over to electricalcodeacademy.net, which is our corporate website. You might have noticed that in the last couple months, we've stopped using the Spaces by Wix app. That was our original app that served its course. We have since moved to a new app that is much better when it comes to being able to share content with our members. And that's right here. This is the URL to that. So make sure if you don't have our new mobile app, make sure you get it, because once we make the full transition, that's going to be where you go from the app to get everything. Okay, so just kind of giving you a heads up if there's any confusion on which app to use. Also, on any of our websites, the download for the apps should be all the new app now. Okay, so that type of thing. All right, so let's talk a little bit about what's happening with the annual and monthly memberships. Okay, so you might have noticed that we said it was coming, and March 17th or 16th and 17th was our deadline in order to transition and end those monthly subscriptions. So if you have a monthly subscription, you're wondering, okay, I might have got an email saying it's canceled. What does that mean? Well, what that means is we're no longer going to be doing the month to month. I really do want to get away from charging people every month. It's reoccurring. I'm not a big fan of reoccurring chat memberships, that type of thing. So we are going to be doing away with that. But if you currently have a monthly membership, it's still going to be active until the renewal date, which whenever you started it, it renews every 30 days. It's just not going to renew the next time. So there's no need to cancel anything. It will happen automatically. So any of you that have the monthly, and again, we want to thank all of you out there that is subscribed to our monthly, who's been watching the videos and things like that. It's just that I wanted to get away from the charging people every month type of platform. Okay, one fee, one time, you get access for a year, and you can choose to renew it at the end of the year if you want. That's the model that I want to have. So it just simplifies things, and I just don't want people charged every month. So that's going to be going away. So again, if you have a monthly membership, you don't have to do anything. It will terminate on its own, right? And it will end on its own, and And again, you don't have to do anything. Just continue to access what you access at Electrical Code Academy's website. At the end of it, when it just simply won't renew. Now, the annual membership, folks, that's not changing. Your annual membership is still your annual membership. You'll get access to everything. But what is changing is that all of the people that are currently annual members or are Fast Trax Plus members, which is basically the Fast Trax Plus is nothing more than the black with the annual membership, on top of it. You all with the annual and you all with the Fast Trax Plus platform will get an email with all the information on what you need to do in order to move your membership from the Electrical Code Academy website over to the new Fast Trax Tube website. So don't worry, you're going to get those instructions. You don't have to freak out. It's nothing you need to do right now. Just sit back and enjoy the videos that you watch now. And just know that over on the new platform, it's going to be so much nicer. Okay? All right, so I do want to show you that platform quickly, and then I'll go into some other news. Okay. Let's see here. Oh, before I do that, some people have asked, what new resources have we brought to the website for folks that are free? So I want to show you a couple resources real quick, and then we'll go and take a look at the Fast Trax Tube and what that's going to look like. And that's what's going to be different, because over on Fast Trax Tube, you will be purchasing annual membership, and there's a free membership. The free stuff that you'll get is going to usually be little snippets. It's not going to be the full videos. It's not going to be, that's what free is. It's free. If you want to support us with an annual membership over there, then it's going to be the $125, no different than it was for the annual membership over on Electrical Code Academy. There's no difference in it. The difference is it's a much nicer platform to be able to view, and you don't have to worry about commercials and all this kind of other stuff like that. Okay. All right. So real quick, let's go look at, hey, Joseph from New Jersey. Thanks for joining me. All right, let's go over and look at the website real quick, because I do want to show you a couple new things that we've added for you. And again, they cost nothing. We've added them. Brittany added them the other day. So here is what we want to do. I want to bring this up for you. All right, so this obviously is our website at fasttracksystem.com. Everything's moving towards our new platform, folks. If you liked our old stuff, God bless you, but we have to move into the new platform. Here's the new platform right here. You can see everything is under these drop-down menus. Okay, if there is a drop-down menu, here's all our courses. Here's the free courses. Here's how to navigate everything. Like, for example, if you want to get to the chat, you want to get to our Fast Trax chat, you can click that. You want to get to the Sparky Hub, you can click that. All of that here. And then courses. Now here's the events. This is where you go to sign up for like future webinars that we're having. You go to the events. But here's what I want to talk about: blogs. Right? In this blog, if you click it, what you're going to get is you're going to be at our blog page. Now, one of the things that's new here is we've added a bunch of new blogs. As you can see here, we've got sizing wireways, installing conductors in existing raceways, hidden damages of multi-wire branch circuits, fixed electric space heating calculations, calculating phase converters, calculating arc welders and resistant welders, commercial cooking loads, 220.56, required number of lighting circuits for non-dwelling, single-phase ranges on three-phase service, largest motor for one-family dwellings, and you go and you got page 2. Page 2 is minimum number of branch circuits in a one-family dwelling. Okay, and then you've just got some other stuff here: preparing for an electrical exam, understanding electric currents, all these. Here's your free course we talked about. Here's that one right here that explains all the changes that are taking place to the new websites and the function. Also, you can also get access to the free course right here in case you're interested in doing the free course as well. So the blogs are the newest edition, and we're expanding the blogs, and it's really good because it gives you access to all this material. For example, I'll show you what one looks like. Here you go, minimum number of branch circuits for one family dwelling. And you'll see that it goes through, gives you code references, gives you some examples. And some of these are very quick because it's a very easy and quick topic to discuss. But there's a bunch of them. If you click blog, you're going to see that there's a bunch of them we have here. Here you go, sizing wireways, both non-metallic and metallic. We walk you through the process of sizing a wireway. Okay, we try to do it in the easiest way possible to make it make sense, and that's what the blogs are all about. So it's a free resource that's on the website. I'm always trying to do as much as I can to try to give you what I can give you. Okay, now if you don't have our our mobile app, okay, then I'm going to encourage you to go download our mobile app. One way you can get our mobile app is simply go right here where it says mobile app. You click on it. And here you can take, if you're on a desktop, you can scan the QR code, or if you're on their mobile phone, you go here, you can click on this link. It will pop up that you want to add it to your screen or to your home screen, and you need to select yes. That's the only way it's going to put the little icon on your screen. If you say no, then you'll have to go back to that web address. Of course, you could save that in your favorite places on your phone browser if you want. But the interesting thing about this, I will show you, is if I click this, I will show you what happens here. It actually opens up the mobile app as if it's part of your desktop. Okay, so if you're on a desktop and you want to use all of the features here from the mobile app, by clicking on that link, you can access everything here. And we have this new chat feature right here. It's called Chat Now. And it is basically allows you to communicate inside of the app directly with everybody that has an app. Okay, so that is pretty cool in itself. All right, so let's see, let's go back. So anyway, that's what you would do. But if you do it on your mobile phone and you visit it, it will ask you if you want to put it on your phone's home screen. And I recommend you do that because that means you can access everything from your mobile device. And this is the way we're moving. People ask, can you download this app from the App Store, or Google App Store, or Apple? Absolutely not. We don't want to get involved with Google. We don't want to get involved with Apple. What we want is the ability to change things on our app instantly, and then be able to push and share them with our people that are interested in our app. So these are called PWA applications. Okay, progressive web apps, and it's basically acts like a web page, but it conforms to work like an app, and it allows you to store it on your phones. Okay, so it's the wave of the future, and that's what we've gone to. So that's where you get our mobile app, and make sure you get it. It looks great on your phone. Okay, all right. Let me get back here and kind of tell you a little bit about what we're doing. Okay, now annual members. Okay. One of the things to do with it, we have a question here, and I will address this. Paul, can you please bring down your yearly price? I really want to purchase it, but it's hard for me to fit in my budget. Okay. The only answer that I can tell you that is that if you go out and have one meal and it costs your family $120 today to go out and have a meal, it's one meal. You get access to my content or the content we provide for an entire year for $125. Sorry, the price isn't coming down. So unfortunately, for those that cannot join our program because the $125 a year is too much for them, there are plenty of resources out there on YouTube, and I encourage you to check them out. I'm sorry, we can't come down with the price. I think if electricians can't afford $125 annually, in this market for education and training, then it's probably not the customer we want. Okay, so again, no offense, hopefully that you take it, but again, for the education that we provide in our training and what we've got rolling out with 2023 and the other training that we're launching with the 2023, it is what it is. I don't think we can bring any price down for that. As far as the Fast Trax programs, you'll never see a price drop on those. They're going to go up. They're not going to go down. Okay. So again, hopefully, Jay, that answered that question. And again, if that means and I appreciate the question, but if it means you can't afford our programs or our annual fee, then I totally understand. There's free blogs, like I said. There's the blog content; it's free. Hopefully, you enjoy that, and we'll still have some stuff like our little quizzes and our little couple 3-minute quiz thing. All that will all still be available for free. Okay, so that should help you out with that type of stuff. Again, so I'd appreciate that. So what else do I want to tell you that's changing? The little modules that are coming out, the one family and the multifamily and the non-dwelling modules, those are be for purchase over on fasttracksystem.com. And those courses are going to be very affordable. Each one of those courses are going to be, I believe, Brittany's got it slated for $24.99 or something like that. I can't remember. I have to make sure I ask her. You'll know when it's launched. And once you get access to those, you'll have access to that course. And I don't know the time. It's not going to be forever. But I don't know the time frame. And we're not ready to launch that yet or release that yet until they're out there. So that's going to be what's coming in the next, couple weeks, that type of thing. But Jay, what I can tell you is that if I can find ways to reduce anything, I will. The problem is the cost of things like the servers and the hostings and all this kind of stuff keeps going up. It's hard for me to go down when everything keeps going up. And we know we can blame a lot with the housing market. The interest rates are now up to 7 and 8%, which people say, well, I remember back in the 40s and 50s and 60s when it was 8% and it didn't stop everybody. That's when the houses weren't nearly the cost they are today. So high cost of prices, high cost interest rate makes it hard. Everything is going up, sadly. If you go out to eat, the price of food's everything's going up. So all of that's a trickle down for us. That type of thing. And I will have to tell you, and folks might not like me saying this, I am done with the teaching people for free over on YouTubes and stuff like that. There's tons of other great resources over there. I encourage you to look at them all and learn from them. It's just not for us. I love teaching people. I love people to learn, but I'm not a giver away of free anymore. I just can't do it. It's a business. And so I got to do what I got to do. And if that drives some people away, I totally get it. There's a lot of good free content out there to check it out, that type of thing. So, I remember we started with that and we just grew to a business where we can't do that anymore. Times have changed, I guess, for that. So that's pretty much most of the news that I wanted to give for this episode. Is 2023 programs will be out. I am not expecting a price increase for the 2023 material. There's nothing that's been introduced to me that we should change our pricing for that. So that's good. That stays the same. Also the bundles, which gives you everything. That's not slated to change for that. So that pricing's holding solid. We should be okay. We could absorb that. The Fast Trax tube, again, like I said, that's the 125. If something changes, Jay, in the way we do that, we'll try to bring that price down. But again, it's tough because of the education and the time we have to put into those videos and training. So, but never say never, I guess. I shouldn't have said we never will. Never say never. We'll look into it. Monthly membership, folks, is going away. And in fact, you should have already noticed that your membership is set to cancel, whatever your renewal period is. Still have access, but it'll end eventually, right? Let's see here. What else? Everybody that's an annual member or a Fast Trax Plus member, don't worry about the new Fast Trax tube. Everything, you'll get all your instructions when that happens. in order to be able to to get everything transferred over to the Fast Trax tube. And Jay, I'll tell you this, for those that subscribe to the annual, you're going to get a year anyway once we transition. So let's say you're an annual member and you pay for annually and you're 6 months in your program or 6 months in your membership, and we've transitioned over to the Fast Trax tube, then you're still going to get it full another year. So basically you might have paid for 12 months, but you're going to get whatever you've already used plus another 12 months. So for example, if I bought an annual membership and I was 6 months into it, moment that we make the change and the emails go out to all of our members, then you're going to get 12 months on top of whatever you've already got. So you might have paid for 12, but you're going to get 12 plus the 6, so you're going to get 18 months. That's what we're doing, and we'll absorb everything that's associated with that. So with that said, we probably should look real quick at what it looks like over on the Fast Trax tube for those that are not familiar with it. So the Fast Trax tube is a neater style platform. Here you can see that it's got exclusive videos, podcasts, different series that we have, and I'll click on series so you can kind of see. So here's one of the series that was the calculation series for the standard method, and you click on it, and you'll see here that it's part of a series, but you have to choose a plan, and the plan is the annual or the free. There's very little free. You can always upgrade. If you want to go on and get your account now, you can come up here and go on and register and get you an account. But the annual plan is the one that's going to give you access to all exclusive videos, that type of thing. It's just a whole different, new, neat kind of platform. Now, give you kind of an example. This is kind of what the platform will look like for those that are interested. It's totally different. Neat thing here is you can turn the lights off. Check that out. I think that's just a neat feature that you don't see on YouTube's and other things like that, especially if you're in an area that's bright and all this other stuff is going on. You can still do everything you used to do. You can give comments, you can likes, whatever you want to do, those type of things. But in the video, it's a double click process, right? You click it and you have to click it twice. Why? Because this is how we keep out the bots, okay? The bots that try to infiltrate the system, right? So that you click it twice, and then when you click it, you'll see that it starts, and you've got all these red buttons here. You can change here. You can change the quality, whatnot.
Hey everybody, Paul Abernathy here.
Right.
I get a lot
you
of
want to turn the lights out on it? You turn the lights out and notice how it's
between the
just
Fast
me,
Trax
and that's all you see.
and the Fast
So that's a
Trax
pretty neat
Plus.
feature,
What's the difference?
especially if you're doing
Well,
it mobile.
the
This
Fast
is
Trax
mobile
Plus
adaptive, by
is
the way,
the
so
The only
it works
difference
fine
is
on your
the
mobile
Plus
phone.
means that you also
And so
get
that's
access
why
to
we're going
exclusive
away. Now, if you
collection
notice
of
that you
videos,
can't load it because you
from
have
our
poor
video
internet,
repository
then you can
over
drop
on
it down to
our
360,
website.
which is a
So
little
the
bit
Fast Trax
more
program,
mobile
you'll get
device
login
friendly. It
instructions
doesn't
that's on a
take up as
separate
many
server that
resources,
is
that type of
independent
thing,
by
right?
itself. Okay.
So, but I like
what you
1080.
get
It's a little
is
higher
with the
quality.
Plus,
But
on
again,
our
this is the
website,
free one. You can come and
get
kind of
access
allows you to play with the
videos that have been
system
recorded.
and see what it looks like. So this is
And
our
you get to go watch
free
those.
video
And if
that
you
you can
have
come and look at. It talks about the Fast Trax program. But again, you'll have so many different little features. Currently, right now, we are sharing some videos from other creators as well on our system. Whether you're dealing with fire alarm or something like that, we have some of those NFPA 72 stuff that's currently up there. My advice to everybody is I would not go and pay for the 125 membership yet, because unless you want to get access to what's up there, the fire alarm stuff, whatever, that's fine. But I would wait until it's fully launched, personally. So you have a little more access to some more of the videos. Also, we're going to have a series that has all of the Wednesday night sessions in there that the Fast Track students go through on Wednesday night. Now, that doesn't mean that the Fast Track students will get access to the Fast Track tube. What that means is that other folks, paid members, can get access to that training okay, which is a great resource. Fast Track students will get access to those videos. Once they're loaded, they will also be loaded over in the Sparky Hub for them. So they will be able to watch them in the Sparky Hub in the Fast Track Students Special Forum. And that's where they will be. Okay, so that means they're going to have access to those. So anyway, so that's a lot going on we have. And I just wanted to give everybody a heads up because one of the things I knew that would happen is that you probably got a notice of your cancellation of your monthly membership over on electricalcodeacademy.com or .net. And that site's not going away. Okay, that's our corporate site. That's our corporate domain. But the focus is to move everything over to the Fast Track system. That's our trademarks, right? That's our flagship. And so that's where we're building everything behind that. So, that's just the whole mentality to the way we're doing it. If you want to see other things that we have, like the chats and the Sparky Hubs and all that stuff, all you got to do is just go to our website, and up there in the links, you can click on it. You can go right to any of those platforms if you want to check them out. Do remember that you do have to register separately on all of our websites. Okay, they're not interconnected, so that you log into one, you create one password, you can log into the other. They're not designed that way. Okay? Each one of them are standalone. Okay, so you have to register for that. Okay, so anyway, that's the thoughts. That's just want to do a quick live to keep you up to date on what's going on here and what we've got rolling out. So the 2023 summary, the 2023 Fast Tracks is going to be coming out in the next 3 to 4 weeks. The 3 new modules coming out that are just focused on calculations for dwelling units, multifamily dwellings, and non-dwelling. We got that coming out with some examples. Memberships, the monthly is going away. If not, at the end of your renewal period, it's going to be gone. Only annuals. You can still sign up for the annual on our Electrical Code Academy website. And that's okay, because and that's the best value. I'm going to give you a little secret. If you want to get into the annual, if you're one of our monthly subscribers and you want to keep supporting us to get access, and you're not ready yet to go over to the Fast Tracks Tube, here's some advice. Go on and join up for the annual over on Electrical Code Academy, because remember what I said? You're going to get the whole month before we transition. Plus, when we move over to the new site, you're going to get a whole year anyway. So you can get some extra time now by going on and becoming an annual member over on electricalcodeacademy.net website, because then you'll be part of the move when we do move to Fast Tracks Tube, and you're still going to get your 12 months. You'll start whenever you move, but you'll get access up until then to everything. Okay, so that's and we realize that a lot of people that have done our monthly are doing it not so much for the videos, but they're doing it so they support what we do, and we appreciate that. I really do. I think that that's a big deal that people support what you do, and y'all know we're not about the clicks. We're not about the YouTube clicks and the social media garbage. That's why we moved a lot of stuff, because again, we use that for marketing, but not for our teaching. We have our own platforms for our teaching. Okay, so but we appreciate everybody's support. But that's a little tip. Go get your annual membership, and then you get whatever time served on that. But then when you go to the new website, you're going to get another year tacked on top of that. Now remember, it's not you purchase 12 months and then you go to the new site and you get another 12 months. No. If you purchase, say, annual on our website, then and say we don't transition for another month, then you're actually going to get 13 months. That's what it means. Okay. All right, folks, people are dropping off like flies. So let me go on and end the stream. Till next time, stay safe. God bless. And I hope that if you have any additional questions, that you reach out to us and let us know in this transition. I appreciate you, Jay, and your question. And I don't know we can do anything, but we always are looking for it. Okay. All right, folks. Till next time, stay safe.